Hello, everyone. It's the mayor of Palm Beach Plantation. You want to know what grinds my gears about Betty? This is what grinds my gears the most about Betty. Last year around this time, when she first got hired, and then Betty, I guess, a few weeks later, put in her resignation because she didn't like, I guess, the pay that Palm Beach Plantation was planning to give her. Like what Carlos and what Chuck Schultz was getting to do our property management services for us. And she was resigning. Carlos told me that she was going to school with him at the same time when they both were going to be trying to work for a company called Castle Property Management Company. This is what Carlos Guadalupe told me. So Carlos told me he was making, I don't know, 65, 70,000 a year. I think that's average pay for what property managers usually make. Well, Betty put in a resignation, and then shortly after that, and I made videos about this in my backyard last year when this happened, she, I guess, asked for more money. And then the board gave it to her. I think it's reported that she makes close to $100,000 a year now, running the show here at Palm Beach Plantation. So, what I'm trying to say is, I had no problem with the other two property managers before Betty. You want to know why? Because those two guys never lied to me. Shortly after Betty started working here, I gave her the benefit of the doubt. I gave her a shot, all right? All of a sudden, Dan Thomas calls me up on the phone and asks me to go check out the neighbor down the street about what's up with the motorcycle supposed shop that's going on down on St. Emma. So I go talk to them. I've known them since 2006. Those people paid a shit ton for their house like I did. We all got fucked through the drive-thru since we bought homes here in 2006. And, well, I found out that he has a hobby, like many other people do in their garages. I says, it's just a hobby, dude. You don't have a shop here, you know? Like the rumors were being circulated about those people down there on St. Emma at the front entrance of New Hope. So I call up Betty on the phone. Betty goes to me after I told her what I found out about that supposed motorcycle shop. Betty told me it's really none of my business and hung up on the phone. She hung up on the mayor of Palm Beach fucking Plantation. So when Betty hung up on me, I sent numerous emails to the board, to Dan, and to her, and many others complaining about what just went down on the phone with Betty and how she hung up on me and pretty much told me that what's going on down there is none of my business. I was very upset. You want to know why, Betty? Because everything that goes on in Palm Beach Plantation is my business. I pay my dues. So, fast forward about 6 months, I confronted Betty in front of my property. I said, hey, Betty, remember when you told me it's none of my business what's going on the phone with the people down the street, you know, from my house? And she goes, I never told you that. Clear as plain as day. I never did that to you. That's what she said to me. So I want to tell all you guys that since I've lived here since 2006, January 1st, I've never lied to nobody about nothing in this place. And now I got someone who's getting paid with the help of my dues, $100,000 a year to lie to me? How many other people are Betty lying about in this hood? This is why she needs to go. This is why any board members who are protecting her in First Service need to go. Don't need a liar running a $2 million business Yes, a business called Palm Beach Plantation. HOFNA. I don't lie, people. Never have, never will. My mama taught me well. I love you, Ma. And I really can't stand liars. So, Betty, this is my notice to you. I want $592 for you lying to me. All right? And then I want you to get your bags and your personal belongings and get out of that office and bring back Diane. Give Diane $100,000 a year, if that's what you're making, because Diane never lied to me neither. And she's a nice lady. Diane deserves to make $100,000 a year, if that's what you're making, Betty. Carlos and Chuck Schultz before you, who work for First Service also, never lied to me. All right? At least never caught them lying to me about something. But I caught you, Betty. So anyway, guys, bored, First Service. You guys are all gonna go just like Betty if you don't do something. Before I do something, meaning go door to 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 door like I did before to make changes. Appointed Dan Thomas, you remember all that, don't you? I'm the mayor of Palm Beach Plantation, and don't you forget it, Betty. God bless America. Yeah.